Hi guys, this is the Gamer Untamed. Today I'm going to be talking about the Sims phenomenon. This is a dedication to my best friend who loves the Sims immensely. Like, she has pretty much every single expansion pack that you can possibly get. Pretty much. But her laptop only can hold so much. So, you know. Through this video I'm going to be going through The Sims 1, The Sims 2, The Sims 3, and in general what The Sims is about. So please like, comment and subscribe to this video, and subscribe to all my videos would be great. And I'm going to be starting off by talking about what is The Sims. Originally developed by Maxis and produced by Electronic Arts, EA, The Sims was a spin-off to SimCity. When The Sims was released on February the 4th, 2000, The Sims base game sold, now this is the first one, over 15 million copies worldwide. Now that is a lot for a game that isn't hardcore and based for casual gamers. The Sims is a strategic life simulation game about The Sims' daily life activities in a suburban household near SimCity. During this video we will delve into each of the main Sim games. The Sims is such a great game for casual gamers as well as hardcore gamers, and one of the most bought games of all time. I got my notes here. Not to mention, lots of quality information will be included in this video. The Sims originated when the Sims designer, Will Wright, yes, experienced a house fire which burnt all of his possessions, and he had to build a new home and pretty much a new life. It was this experience that gave him the idea and the imagination to come up with a game that simulates life. There is actually no primary objective or core plot to The Sims game. Actually, you can't actually complete The Sims. It's impossible. You just keep going on your life journey, more babies, more family members, more people, more houses, whatever. And it's also evolved over time. Now this is starting from The Sims 1, which has immensely improved in design, graphics, whatever you can improve on in a game with no voiceover, pretty much. The player is encouraged to make their own choices and engage fully in an interactive environment. This has helped encourage casual gamers into gaming, pretty much, because along with hardcore gamers, of course, because this is a much more casual gameplay. I mean, you don't have any huge pressure among you apart from that this is your character's life in your hands. You are able to create your own personal character or select from pre-made characters that are made for you. You can marry others, have babies, make your own life journey, own a house, and as the games go on, you can even purchase land of other land like penthouses, parks, hospitals, purchase an already known franchise. So it really evolves as these games develop. At the beginning of every Sims game, you are offered the choice to choose a pre-made character or create a character of your own. And I have to admit, creating your own character is such a fun part of the Sims experience, because it gives you the choice to make your own choices with traits and what they look like and how they fare out. So creating a Sim consists of creating a family that can hold up to 8 members. Mind you, you don't have to have 8 members. You can have 1 member, although it's definitely not as fun if you just pick one person. You are able to control how many members, skin color, hair, eyes, body morphing, name, traits, etc. Some of these have changed and there have been more added customization, especially in The Sims 3 now, which is still continuing. So you really have a wide source of variety when it comes to how you make your character look, act, and their persona. At the beginning as well, you as a player, you have 20,000 Sim dollars. I don't know what they're actually called, the Sim money. This money can be used to buy a pre-made house, which is furnished or non-furnished, depending on how you prefer it, or you can create your own. This, mind you, does cost more money, but it also is much more entertaining. The Sims are controlled by having you instruct them to interact with certain objects or other Sims. So you can interact with, say, a TV, a dresser, another Sim, a bed, whatever. Pretty much whatever you put in your house, aside from a wall, you can interact with it. You can interact with a door, obviously. No shit, you gotta walk through it. The Sims do have a certain amount of free will, but remember, they are people in a game that do have needs and they have bills to pay. So you might want to consider getting a job. The player will have to make the decision to when they suspect their Sim is hungry or needs the bathroom or is bored or is tired, etc. They're not the right names for them, but it's close enough. Based on, a little meter next to the specific title. And if the meter goes, I think it's red, if the meter goes red, it means you really need to make your Sim do this now. Like if they are busting to go to the bathroom and it's in the red zone, well then, there are some serious consequences. For example, you might pee yourself. Or if you're tired, you might just collapse on the ground. Or if you're, what's another one? Or if you're dirty, you might smell. If you're hungry, you might faint. But there are serious consequences to not being able to cater to your Sim's every need. Money can be earned to pay your Sim's bills, and by getting money, you need to get a job. And there are no shortage of jobs. You can be a doctor, you can be firefighter, you can be, you can work as like a reporter. Again, more variety comes in as more games are made. So, there are consequences to not paying your bills too, where these people, I don't know what they really are, but they come in a van and they will take stuff from your house that pay up. They will take stuff from your house that match the amount that you haven't paid. That doesn't happen in real life. I don't even know what happens in real life because I don't think my parents have never not paid their bills. So I don't know, and they don't tell me. I don't need to know yet, so it doesn't bother me. Kids also attend school every day. They have to attend school. It's compulsory to keep their grades up so they can progress through their life journey. There is such a huge amount of Sims expansions through each of the games, and I'm going to go through what they are right now. So the Sims 1 expansions are Live and Large, House Party, Hot Date, Vacation, Unleashed, Superstar, and Making Magic. I don't know what they are. I have never played The Sims 1 before because in 2000 I was very small. So I could not access a computer. I have a few of the Sims 2 expansions though. Sims 2, I really love the Sims 2 expansions. They are my favorite expansions by far in any of the Sims games. Sims 2 and 3, I prefer the Sims 2 expansions. University, Nightlife, Open for Business, Pets, Seasons, Bon Voyage, Free Time, and Apartment Life. Yeah. a lot of the Sims 2 expansions do relate to what they have done for the Sims 3 expansions, and I'll mention that. But I think my favourite out of the Sims 2 expansions is University, because that has not been put into Sims 3, which is kind of disappointing. Sims 3 expansions: World Adventures, Ambitions, Late Night, Generations, Pets, Showtime, Supernatural, and Seasons, which is not yet out. So the comparisons that I think of through these is that Nightlife is probably the Sims 3 version of Late Night, and also the Sims 1 variation of probably House Party and Hot Date, maybe. The Sims 2 version of Open for Business is probably, well, Ambitions. Seasons is exactly the same because that's coming out. Bon Voyage is probably World Adventures. Pets is Pets because they have pets. And Free Time could be Showtime. And same with Making Magic or Superstar. So they do have a lot of the things are relatively the same, but they have completely changed them as well. For example, in Bon Voyage, in the Sims 2 expansion pack, they have Bigfoot. I don't know. It's kind of cool. And they had aliens too. We don't have aliens. And they had a genie as well. So yeah. Another part of the cool gameplay that I forgot to mention was that they include life stages, states, traits, aspirations, skills, and lifetime wishes. But this hasn't come into play in Sims 1. They put it in Sims 2 and then put more in Sims 3. It's kind of confusing. If you want to learn about that, go to Sims Wiki. I'll put that in the comments below. A lot of information about the Sims on there, so it's very handy and helpful.